You got to really redefine the way you view failure. And this is a big one because I think that is the biggest fear that holds us back, right? It's being afraid. All of us are. We're afraid of so many things. My favorite scripture is 2 Timothy, where it says, God didn't give you fear. He gave you peace and a sound mind, because I use that all the time to help myself just pull out of something bad. I'm like, look, I can't be afraid. This isn't coming from the right source. I got to get it together. So you cannot fail if you learn something that makes you a better person in the future, right? Boat made me a better person in the future. Sprinklers, air filters, they all made me better and smarter in the future, okay? So it's not a failure if you learn from it. If you're going to repeat it, maybe. The only bad failure, and this is a true statement, the only bad failure is bad when you fail on your commitments to Heavenly Father. That's one that is bad, okay? Those ones, you got to avoid those. Now, sometimes you're going to make them, and the best you can do is learn from them. But honestly, the kind you make that you're trying to do something and it doesn't go right, that's not something to be ashamed of. It's you learning. It's you getting educated. And you'll learn more from those failures than anything else. Okay? Trust that he's directing your path. I love this quote by President Monson, one of my faves. He says, there is a guiding hand above all things. Often when things happen, it's not by accident. One day when we look back at the seeming coincidences of our lives, we will realize that perhaps they weren't so coincidental after all. The bad stuff that happens a lot of times is leading you into the right direction. Don't confuse your path with your destination. Just because it's stormy now doesn't mean you're not headed for sunshine. So some of the biggest failures, even in business, you're going to have so many failures in your business, you guys. Things are going to go up and down. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to kick yourself and be like, oh, why did I hire this person? Why didn't I fire this person? Those things are going to happen, okay? But a lot of times those experiences are actually leading you down a different track. You know, with my first company, we had negotiated this huge deal to take over development of a software product. And it fell through the day before, and I was devastated. I mean, like, devastated. I'm like, how could this happen? We worked so hard for this. If that hadn't happened, I never would have gone on to do what I did next and next and next. I would have stayed with what I was doing and never, ever been as successful as I was. So sometimes when those things go wrong, it is for a purpose that you just don't get yet, but you got to hang on to the fact that it is.